Alrighty guys, just Sunstrider here, and welcome to what will kind of be a bit of a rant. Alright, so major rant warning on this video, kind of like when I did the XCOM 2 Let's Talk Balance video. It's not going to be necessarily about balance, it's more so just, if you've read the title, kind of like a sudden realization and kind of like a miniature thoughts on video. But it's not going to be more so a thoughts on video, but I'm probably just going to be, I'm going to be ranting a little bit. I can just feel it. So, I mean, you all know that I really do enjoy Planetside 2, and I really hold Planetside 2 on a big podium, right? You know, I praise Planetside 2 on a daily basis. But in my actual gameplay videos, I tend to get really mad a lot. I complain about a lot of things, and overall, it's not really reflecting my opinion on the game, because don't get me wrong, I still really do enjoy the game, and it's definitely one of the best first-person shooter experiences you can get if your PC can handle it. Because even after, like, what has it been, 5, almost 6 years of Planetside 2, there's still a lot of optimization and performance issues in regards to the game, especially on a lower, even medium tier PCs. Like, you need a really good, high-end, strong gaming computer if you want to play on, like, those ultra-high settings, like all those crazy picture-perfect YouTube videos and screenshots are. Now, this is my borrowed PC, right? This is my dad's PC, which I have been borrowing for the past God knows how long. And, this is still, I would consider this computer definitely a high-end computer. Like, it's a high-end, high-performance gaming computer. But even on this PC, I can't run Planetside 2 at ultra-high quality. I think I'm running medium settings, I think. Graphics. Yeah, most of everything is on medium quality, right? So regardless of this being a high-end gaming computer, I can still only run it at medium settings and record it at the same time. Now, besides the performance issues, which really limits the player base to whoever can afford a good computer, which is still a lot of people, there still are tons of people playing this game. Oh my god, okay. Anyway, regardless of all the performance issues that already limit the game's potential, there are still plenty of in-game features that still are very much in development phase. Regardless of Planetside 2 being almost 6 years old, this game's still got a long way to go before it really deserves the high pedestal that I put it on. And one of my major problems that I have with this game is the fucking redeploy system. Like, this latest update seems to have kind of fixed it a little bit, but before the recent update, the redeploy system just pissed me off. Ever since they got rid of the drop pods, it's like instant action has become very unreliable and unpredictable, really. Like, you instant action to a base, right? And the way instant action works now, you respawn at the closest spawn point to wherever the base is, right? So say you're on Indar and you hit redeploy and it hovers over Indar excavation sites, right? And even though you're hovering over Indar excavation, instant action will still like move you to the nearest possible spawn. So a Sunderer or a router, I don't think it does routers, but like a Sunderer or something, right, is your best bet. And if there are no active Sunderers in the area, it will literally plop you at Quartz Ridge Camp, a whole base behind. And that really pisses me off, because instant action is supposed to get you into the action, not make you have to transport yourself to indoor excavation. It should drop you on indoor excavation. And that's why, and that's where the drop pods would have come in. Like, instant action would have drop podded you in. And I have no fucking clue why they removed them. Like, why? Why did they remove drop pods? They never should have done that. Ever since then, I've had this fucking thing against instant action. It would teleport you bases ahead or behind where you actually wanted to deploy at. And then sometimes when there's reinforcements needed at a base, you'll get like a reinforcements needed option, but you go to spawn there and it just disappears. I don't know why. There's clearly a fight going on there. Your Empire's clearly losing. They clearly need help. But it's like, nope. All of a sudden, we're just going to take it from you right as you try to respawn there. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, game? Why? Why is the game screwing up like this? I don't know, man, but those are definitely some of the biggest problems I have with the game. Now, obviously, when I'm bitching about infiltrators, power knife infiltrators, SMG infiltrators, sniper infiltrators, and heat or hesh rounds, that's just me being salty, right? I'm not good at sniping, and I'm trying to play infantry. Of course, I'm going to be really fucking pissed off if I keep on getting killed by infiltrators and vehicles. Now, that doesn't mean that I want vehicles to be absolutely completely nerfed, right? Vehicles are vehicles. They're supposed to crush infantry and do all that stuff. I'm just being a salty weapons directive grinder, and I just don't want to be bothered by vehicles, right? You know, I wish every base could be a biolab base where I don't have to deal with aircraft and tanks, right? You know, vehicles are supposed to be, you know, they're supposed to dominate over infantry, right? Infantry are supposed to be squishy. But I'm still just being salty, right? You know, that's just me being salty, that's just me being toxic, alright? But yeah, that doesn't mean I'm part of the player base that just wants vehicles absolutely nerfed, right? You know, I still think a tank cannon should be able to one-shot an infantry. Alright, and yes, I am glad that Hesh is nerfed, but if you still get, like, if you still get a direct hit, or like a couple feet near him, you just still instant kill the guy, you know? Just the splash damage should have, you know, damage fall off, right? Because normal explosives do that. So why the hell does Hesh rounds have to fucking instant kill you from seemingly a mile away? Alright, that was my problem with it. But yeah, oh, goodbye. Oh, I saved it. But yeah, I've definitely been very blinded by my love for the game. And if you've noticed the past few recording sessions, like the past couple of weeks, I've really been getting more and more ragey and salty. And I think part of the reason is because I'm getting burnt out on the game, right? I'm playing so much of it. I have like 20 to 40 videos in backlog right now. And just recording so much of it at a time, just it burns me out of it, you know? I need to remember the fact that I'm a variety YouTuber, and I should probably go and play some of my other games, right? You know, I'm going to start a new XCOM 2 campaign soon, so that's going to be great. That's definitely going to help me shave off some of this Planetside 2 edge I got. On Thursday, I get paid so I can start This Is the Police 2. I also could always go and record more Battletech and more Sunstrider, Mask of Whatsamajigsit. And overall, I just need to take Planetside 2 off of its pedestal and just, you know, take a chill pill, right? And it's, it's just, I just gotta, face facts. Planetside 2 isn't as perfect as I make it out to be. There are still a lot of problems with it. And which leads me on to another topic. I've really been wanting to stay out of this, but I can't help but get triggered by this. And ever since Wrel, the YouTuber, was hired on by Daybreak to help with Planetside 2 to be a game dev, a lot of people have been hating on him. Like, there's this whole remove Wrel thing going on. It's like a meme going on. Like, everybody blames everything on Wrel, and people just don't like him for some reason. I personally like Wrel, right? Like, I'm not a diehard fanboy. I'm not like trying to solely protect him or something. But I still think that people should lay off the blame Wrel thing. Like, he's only one guy. One guy can't be responsible for crushing an entire game. It's a team effort, right? There's more than just one guy playing or working on the game, right? Like, don't get me wrong, hiring a YouTuber just because he does so many videos and he's apparently very big in the community and all that stuff may be a questionable act, but I haven't lost any respect for either Daybreak or Wrel. I don't get why everybody's blaming Wrel and want to kick him, want him to see him like leave Daybreak or something. Right? He's passionate about the game. He obviously shows some skill in game design, or else he wouldn't have gotten hired anyway. And he was already supporting the game, so like, if like you have to understand that he was hired as a game developer, which means he has tools or knowledge about game development. I'm pretty sure there are other departments he would have gone into if he was just like a marketer or something, right? I don't know if Daybreak has them because I've never really seen any advertisement for Planetside, but whatever, right? He wouldn't have been hired as a game developer if he didn't have the knowledge of doing it. And considering that he's been playing the game for so long, he knows how the game works. And because he was a player, he'd have, like, I don't know, he would have, like, this sort of connection to the community and be able to hear the players and their opinions because he was a player himself. He's been in his shoes. He has experience with the game. So, yeah, and because I'm not really I don't really like to cause YouTube drama or anything. Like, there was one time in one YouTuber's video, on a Planetside 2 YouTuber's video, which I kind of went off a little bit on, why everybody blames Wrel. And even on my, like CIK, Communication is Key, the Planetside 2 outfit I roll with, on their Discord, there has been no shortage of remove Wrel or blame Wrel memes on there. Like, they may just be joking around, and I have heard Stroke the Noodle's opinion on them, but I don't know, man. I just can't help but being triggered by it. One time I don't want to start anything in the Discord, right? Because, like I said, I don't really like causing drama, and I'm just stating my opinion and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's why I haven't really spoken up against it in the Discord, because I feel like that'd just be grounds for targeting me, and I'm kind of worried about stating my opinion on the internet. Because, the internet nowadays, you can barely speak your opinion without people ganging up on you. So I'm kind of worried about that. But, and also I don't want to be kicked out of CIK for starting drama. Because they're a good outfit. I want to stay with them. But, yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, I've just, over the past couple of weeks, I've really noticed a shift in my mood about Planetside 2. You know, I've started to really see the flaws in the game, and I'm thinking that I probably need a break. I mean, I'll still be uploading the game, right? Obviously, but I don't know, maybe I need to spend more time in CIK. You know, maybe roll with some more stuff there. Maybe that's what I'm missing, you know? I'm missing that spike in actually, you know, being able to actually do stuff. Because when I'm playing on my new Conglomerate Soldier and grinding out for the Godsaw, I'm just playing with other randoms, right? And any gamer would know that you can't really trust your teammates in a multiplayer game. Because a lot of them are kind of just as mindless as me, you know? They're just as mindless as me, although I have, ever since I've started rolling with CIK, I've been following less and less Zergs, you know? Like, if we're spawn camping the enemy and we have, like, a lot of people, it feels like a waste of time ever since I started rolling with CIK. I'm just so used to jumping between bases to bases. And, you know, you as in redeploy, as Beefy would say, he's one of the officers in CIK. And, yeah, I've just really seen a shift in my playstyle and a shift in my perspective. You know, and I've kind of just opened my eyes, you know. I've seen reality a little bit more. You know, I'm seeing the light a little bit more. I'm probably not going to hold Planetside 2 on as big as a pedestal as I have before, but it's still better than Call of Duty and Battlefield. I mean, that's just no-brainer. So, yeah, that's really all I have to rant about. Sorry if I've offended anybody in any way, and CIK, I hope you are okay with me using your opinions as kind of a reference for me, especially Stroke. Stroke the Noodle has been really the only one I've seen with a big, actually state his reasoning behind the whole why he's a part of the Remove Rel movement. So hopefully you're okay with me using that. If you're not, then I don't know. I mean, I really don't want to have to take this video down because of it, because I want people to hear my opinion. But anyway, that's really all I got to rant about, you know. Like, at the end of the day, is Planetside 2 dying? No. I do not believe Planetside is dying. Planetside 2 still has too much of a fan base and a player base to be considered dying. If the game was dying, it'd be losing players at a steady pace. It'd be like old shooter games with like barely any people in there, you know, and all that stuff. Like, Planetside 2 is not dying, nor is dead. It still has a lot of work to be done, and I've definitely opened my eyes to the flaws of it now. But it's still better than COD or Battlefield or any other first-person shooter out there, although Titanfall 2 is still pretty good. You know, I'm surprised with how many people are still playing Titanfall 2, you know? I've recently gotten back into it, and it's fun, don't get me wrong. It's just, I still like Planetside 2 better. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here, I'm starting to repeat myself. That's all I got to rant here today. I don't care about what y'all think. Dislike the video all you want. My opinions are my own. Fuck you. I will not be oppressed by your ways. And thank y'all for watching. Again, sorry if I've offended anybody in any way. It's just my opinion. Fucking live with it. Welcome to real life. And you know, these are just things you gotta talk about sometimes. I've been really wanting to get this shit off of my chest. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Oh god, what am I doing? I'm like having a fucking mid-air spaz. Tower!